The woman had just received her husband's divorce agreement. The bedridden mother-in-law mocked her. She said her son should have abandoned her long ago. The woman was furious. She had cared for her mother-in-law diligently for 8 years. She never expected to end up like this, so she ran to the bathroom. She grabbed a toothbrush and furiously scrubbed the toilet. Then she rushed in front of her mother-in-law and brushed her teeth. She did this to take revenge on the hateful mother-in-law. Next, she went to her husband's company. Her husband was cheating with his mistress in the office at that moment. She kicked the door open despite the assistant's attempts to stop her. The guilty husband hurriedly hid the mistress under the desk. When the woman discovered them, she did not expose them. Instead, she stepped on the mistress's hand. She deliberately acted coy toward her husband. The mistress could only endure silently, afraid to make a sound. Then the woman left the office. Before leaving, she secretly placed a camera in a flower pot. Her goal was to record evidence of her husband's infidelity. That way she could get a larger divorce settlement. To take revenge on the scummy husband, she took her mother-in-law's secret savings to a bar to look for a male model. She wanted to celebrate her complete escape from the grave of her marriage. Just as she was about to enter the male model's room, she accidentally walked into the wrong room because she had drunk too much. She mistook a Hong Kong billionaire CEO for the male model. The misogynistic CEO never came into contact with women. Unexpectedly, after the woman touched him, he felt no dislike at all. Because the woman actively showed him affection, he couldn't resist having sex with her. The next day, when the CEO woke up, he found the woman gone. He immediately sent his assistant to search the city for her whereabouts. This was only because the doctor said the woman might be the CEO's only remedy. The doctor suggested the CEO maintain long-term, close contact with the woman. Soon the CEO discovered the woman was buying clothes at a mall. He rushed there with his bodyguards. When he saw the woman come out wearing a beautiful dress, everyone was instantly attracted to her sexiness and beauty. Even the CEO thought she was more beautiful than a movie star. The woman saw the male model from last night appear there, mistakenly thinking he was also there to buy clothes. She bought a tie and gave it to him. Only when she paid did she find out the tie cost $30,000. The woman was stunned. At that moment, the CEO ordered the sales clerk to wrap up all the clothes the woman had chosen and take them away. What surprised the woman even more was that the CEO didn't have to pay. That was because the entire mall belonged to the CEO's business empire. Then the CEO reached out his hand to reveal his true identity and invited the woman to have a meal with him. The woman looked him up online and only then learned that the man who slept with her last night was not a male model but a Hong Kong billionaire. At first she considered being the CEO's kept woman, but now it seemed she simply couldn't afford it, considering that she was the only woman who could trigger a physiological reaction in him. The CEO said he could support her. He didn't care that she was married. He was willing to spend $5 million a month to be the woman's lover. Saying that, he handed her a support agreement to sign. The woman suddenly felt that something wasn't right. She even suspected the CEO might be a fraud. At that moment, the woman's husband called. He begged the woman not to divorce him. He agreed to all of the woman's demands. The woman was about to hang up the phone. The husband suddenly heard a man's voice on the other end. Frightened, the woman hurriedly tried to stop the CEO from speaking. Unexpectedly, the CEO snatched the phone, deliberately turned on the speaker, and then kissed the woman. His purpose was to let the woman's husband hear them being intimate.